New at 6, Nevada voters will soon consider legalizing marijuana for recreational purposes, but many opponents are raising concerns about the possible dangers that pot-laced candy could pose to children.
As part 4 in our series, special reports tonight, 13 Action News anchor Todd Quinones traveled to Denver, Colorado. Tonight, he looks at the lessons learned from the growing popularity of edible marijuana.
If you think smoking marijuana is the hot trend, think again. Eating it is.
Edibles account for about 44% of the market, and I really think that our edibles products are going to overtake flower by next year.
Tyler Hansen is the president of the Colorado Cannabis Chamber of Commerce. He contends edible marijuana's appeal over the flower you can smoke is based on taste and discretion.
Now, I have this great chocolate truffle or this great granola bar. Nobody knows I'm consuming cannabis at all, and it tastes great.
But that appeal led to problems with children getting sick.
This is all edible marijuana candy right here.
Absolutely. I purchased many of these products in the first year or two.
Attorney Rachel O'Brien is an advocate for tougher restrictions on edibles.
And the dispensaries can be found just about anywhere. Here we found this one just a couple of feet away, right from a popcorn and candy store.
The original problem was we put marijuana invisibly into pre-purchased bulk candy like Swedish Fish and gummy bears, and then expected kids not to be attracted to that product.
Critics say that has helped lead to a spike in children accidentally ingesting the drug. A recent study by JAMA Pediatrics indicates there were 87 cases of children 9 and under exposed to marijuana that were called in to the state's Regional Poison Control Center from 2014 to 2015. Now that's 76 more cases than the 4 years preceding the legalization of recreational pot.
What it comes down to after that product leaves a store is a responsibility of the consumer, the parent, that you need to treat this product the same way as you would treat your prescription medication or alcohol. You're not just going to leave that out on the counter for your kid to grab it.
But Colorado has learned from its mistakes and the laws have changed.
Just passed legislation last year that says it can't be in the shape of a human, an animal, a fruit, or a cartoon character. It's also kind of like the candied cigarettes of the 1980s, 1990s, where you're just kind of making marijuana look too much like kids' fun.
Edible marijuana must also now come in child-proof packaging with clearly marked individual servings indicating the amount of THC, the active ingredient in marijuana. And police are still wrestling with edible marijuana. They are focusing on educating drivers about the impact of getting behind the wheel after eating pot.
In some aspects, like smoking it, vaping it, you usually feel it more or less instantaneously versus an edible, which may take an hour just to feel the effects, but then may last 8 hours or more longer.
Give us all 4 of those.
Overall, when it comes to legalized recreational marijuana, you get the sense in many ways Colorado is still building the plane as they fly it. And as one official told me, it will probably take about 10 years to figure out all the issues. In Denver, Colorado, Todd Quinones, 13 Action News.